Hey, hey, hey. The yurums you hear are your little quick reminder that not only do these things exist, but they are a hell of a good time. This was some of our off-week shenanigans. We took the 34s over to Lime Rock, not to be confused with a certain vodka that somebody a trillion times more popular than us is. You see Ward had already lost her around there. Short wheelbase. These things are kind of jumpy. But, man, the Champagne kicks off his redemption or his revisionist history. That wouldn't be it. I don't know. Something whoop, whoop, whoop. I also am not sure why when we run these, that chromy green JC's cars look so good. For some reason, doing it once apparently makes it be every single time, but iRacing just is hell-bent that we race in the fog. And I don't know why. Which this is more haze than fog, but, still getting the point of it. Up the old straightaway we go to get her corrected. Jump back up here. Currently, Traver is showing in the lead. Chasing him down would be the one, the only, the Mike Wida. And then we've got, handling out in the dirt. Cameron Kane now stealing that spot back. They both lost their spot there. Bless you, JC, on the way by. Dragging some frame. That sounds like a sex position. Hey, look, it's Meow. The Derek Cat Mobile. Mark Gerald was there. Proof for anybody. He wasn't skipping work. He was with us. There's Ward. And then there's Dylan. And I don't remember what I did. I don't know. Who knows? But these are things I do. But yeah, a heat, and a finale. Those are the 34 shenanigans. And we love our 34s. So we're going to kick that off. And then we'll be back with the trucks, week 1. All right, as we promise, here come the trucks. And yes, what you're seeing is Tyler Merritt on the pole. Because I make a lot of mistakes. Anyway, the quote-unquote SuperSpeedway, if you want to call it there, from Nashville. We got Merritt and Campbell, front row. How you like that? And then Bradley and Handlin. And then we have got ourselves Mr. Hinton and the Kyle Gritch mobile. Then Barton and Freeman taking up row 4. Ringer and Traver. Parent and Ristow. Donald Ristow. Get down. Epting and Cat. Kane and Herzog. Bettis, Harcum. Gerald and Deal. Thompson and Harmon. And away we go. Why the crawler showing lap 35? I sure don't know. Why is it showing me in the lead? That is an absolute mystery. Well, sometimes it goes kind of crazy, just like how it missed the stuff in the back there. So let's take a look at the back of the field real quick. Okay, so what we've got is we got Bull down low and the 26 up high. Just a kiss out there from Nicholas Deal, and Bull keeps it shiny side up, rough side down, etc., etc. I think the ticker is going to be right. No, now how's part of a slap down? What the heck? I don't know. We're probably just going to have to ignore that thing for the counts, because it just seems like it's just done gone crazy. But you know what? That's easy enough. You can just show its last lap time. Boink. You show the best lap. We can do whatever. We can do whatever we want. But anyhow, that guy right there showing up to stink up the show. He begged and pleaded. So I told him he can come over and beat us. Sean Bradley, speaking of coming over and beating us, him in the Duff-mobile, getting stalked by the sexy Waltrip. And nothing says sexy Waltrip like donut holes. Keith Hampton hanging out there P5 behind JC. His view of the chrome horn on the back of JC's truck. They got a pretty good gap going here, honestly. The P6, who we got? We got Dylan, right? Yep, there's the Levine Machine. Brandon Hinton. Working on him. It's going to get him? Yeah. Not yet. Still working on it. Do dig the Hardee's livery. It was a child of the 80s. That scheme and that kind of homely orange was everywhere. Kale was everywhere with that thing. There's also new paint for this season. Palm Ringer, which, man, I like it. I dig it. I know green's unlucky for race vehicles, according to most people, but it looks good, even if it is unlucky. Speaking of unlucky, there is Mark Herzog hanging out P9, and he has got a kitty cat on his tail. And we've got Traver hanging out P11 in the early goings here, with Donald Ristow, Davy scheme. Monsieur Harmon. And then there's the champ trying to repeat. Nicholas Deal has got his little wiggle problem taken care of. There's a P15. Todd Parent hanging out right behind. I like the color depth of that too. Let's see, Mark Gerald doing some wibbling and some wobbling. Kind of a low grip track. It's a thing. Hi, Bull. One shot, probably won't see a whole lot, but did some flat black updating on that. Honestly, probably worked best on like night tracks, but I will show it off. I think it looks cool. And then there's Big Red chasing me down. Of course, those partially responsible for our end of season placards that are extremely badass over there with the K Designs. Dustin Barton, man, you talk about throwing back. We ain't seen Dustin for a good minute, or probably even two. We've got some Chase Evans back here, and we've got Chad Thompson in the wall and also in the pits. And here comes old Him Barkham. He decided to have some quality control issues, and going to be several laps down. But anyway, this one, as you would expect, with some faster people and slow concrete track, it's spread out. So we're going to jump forward, and we'll show you the lone moron that caused the only caution. Unlike them Cup cars. I'm going to jump on board here. Lap 35, so hitting just about the halfway point of things. I'm going to get a good view of it here. Roll off into turn one, look at the water tower, wonder if there's any digital water inside of it. We were working on pit stops during this too, so We got some comers and some goers. Dylan Freeman's on pit road. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no, more on down. Yep. So just gonna go ahead and drive off to the pits there. So by now, the Sexy Waltrip machine is out front. And there's the rundown of the field. Let's see if there we go. That looks like we might actually be working through and getting the field actually set right for laps down. But anyway, there be our rundown. We're going to get them packed back up, and we're going to have a restart. Fresh off that restart, we're just heading down the back straightaway. It is Bradley and Kyle. The Silent Z is taking on the very unsilent B. And making pretty good headway over Mark, and you can see there Traver. There's a lot of off that turn 4 wall. One that did not trigger actually, so I didn't show it, was Hamlin had got one off of turn 4 and shot him down through the infield grass and got through there without enough incident to raise an incident through iRacing. So we just kept on matriculating around the track like nothing had gone on. We have ripped forward through space and time, and now we're working into what'll be 5 to go at the line here. There is our rundown. We've got the Gretsch out front. We got Bradley P2. We got Herzog P3. Harmon has worked his way all the way up to 4th. That's a pretty good deal. Well, speaking of, he's in 5th. Those guys are up 17 and up 14 spots. Herzog's up 13. Another big gainer. Ward has gained 10. But of course, you know, big gains result in big loss. So some of the ones to shame. Tyler Merritt down 13 positions currently. Dustin's down a dozen. Tom Ringer down a dozen. Crazy. We'll get some of these huge gains and huge losses. It's almost like we're racing for something or something. And here we've got the Hinton and Deal. Gonna make it? Gonna make it? Are you gonna make it? Maybe. The high side has the momentum, and these trucks are probably 95% about momentum. You can just keep them wound up. You will stay ahead of them. And the other 5% short track where you just run into them and knock them up the track. That sometimes works out. But I mean, I think it's clear that Hinton is faster, but it's the deal of getting that thing to be able to get unwound up off the corner and actually get all the way past. You got to overdrive it on entry. Well, it's just almost clear there. The thing's clear if it won't scoot up. Yeah, no, not. Get to that halfway point in the corner, and that's going to stop. You have to go up there and slam the door. That's my door. Definitely not clear there. Right there. Yeah, slide up. Oh, man. We got him. Coming to the white flag. Now, I would personally go up there and make sure that lane stays blocked. This is the best battle on the track. This is what iRacing is locked into. Come get that thing. Well, maybe not. All right, so we're going to jump back. We got Kyle coming off here. He's going to take the win over Herzog and then Bradley. Harmon is P4, and then here's our battle for 5th. And Hinton's going to get it. JC comes across 7th. Travers in 8th. Cameron Kane's P9. And Keith Hamlin takes home 10th. Not too shabby, boys. Not too shabby. Get our race results popped up here. Get over onto the Kyle Mobile. So there you have the finishing order. Freeman, Cat, Bettis, Merritt, and Parent were 11th through 15th. Then we've got Ward, Mark Jarrell, Donald Ristow. I was going to say it, and eventually I'll get a message be like, hey, you moron, say it. Bulls in there, the Ringer, Barton. See me, Harcum, Daniel Evans. So it's a good day to be the Burnout King. Yahtzee! And there goes that. All right, we will see you on the next one, everybody. Thanks for watching.